Pete Sousa with Kemba Walker. Kemba, you guys erased a 19-point deficit and came back for a win. How'd you guys do it?
Luckily, I'm here. Daylight savings. My mental alarm, I hit snooze, but I ended up and I'm here just in time.
Me too. I hit it multiple times this morning.
We'll find out today, really, how well he feels, because will he be sore after that full contact practice yesterday? Team's not going to practice today because just like us, they're adjusting to daylight savings time.
Right.
We mentioned that season-long 4-game winning streak. Kemba was white hot. He struggled of late. What does he have to do to rediscover that gear? You get back here on Christmas Eve. What's a guy from Greensboro going to do on Christmas in Charlotte? As I bring in my partner, Scott Lauer. Scott, what if I told you that Kemba Walker and Al Jefferson in the calendar year 2015 had only played 3 times together? Would you believe me?
I'm out on The Bachelor. I'm out. The guy's a bore. The crazy girl Ashley is off.
Me too.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm in on the Hornets. I'm out on The Bachelor.
Good things can happen.
Well, good things happened for the Hornets. They won 4 straight. They were averaging about 107 points, shooting about 45%. Since then, 4-game losing streak, averaging about 86 points, shooting about 37%. What would you attribute that to?
Offensive end.
You mentioned Davis, 23 points, 10 rebounds, emerging MVP candidate.
Yeah.
What has surprised you about his evolution as a player? And Scott, I want to talk to you about Al Jefferson a little bit. We saw footage of Mo last night in Detroit, but Al led the team in scoring actually a game-high 24 points. He's averaged 22 over his last 4. Here we are, spring forward, Al forward. Why is this his time of year?
This has been the type of team, and this speaks to Steve Clifford's coaching ability. He can plug guys in there. He sort of reminds me almost of Larry Brown as far as a guy who can get players to believe in a system, play great defense, find a way to score on offense, and win close games when the chips are stacked against you personnel-wise.
Right.
Personality-wise, he's a lot different than Larry Brown.
Pete Sousa back at Time Warner Cable Arena where the Hornets lead the Celtics 22-16. I am with Steve and Lori Zeller, parents of Cody and Tyler Zeller. First question's for you, Steve. On a night like tonight, is it difficult for you? It is. Welcome back to Live at the Hive. I'm Pete Sousa. Alongside a very special guest, we are very happy to welcome NBA Commissioner Adam Silver back to Charlotte. Now, 2 weeks ago, you're in India, bringing books and basketball over there. Last week, you're in Brooklyn, entertaining royalty with William and Kate. What brings you back here?
And I was in Philly earlier this week,
That's
too.
right. I'm a Philly guy.
Yeah, all
I should know
right,
that.
all right.
They're outstanding, and they will crash the boards hard tonight.
Damian Lillard, outstanding. If you're Kemba Walker, Monday night Chris Paul, Friday night Steph Curry, now you got Damian Lillard. How do you slow him down if you're Kemba?
Man.
One guy that Coach Clifford said really will have a chance to step up is Gerald Henderson. 16 points on New Year's Eve in Houston. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. I mean, all this time, and I haven't
I've
given
been
you
waiting for that,
Yeah.
Pete. Been waiting for Happy New Year to you,
Happy
too.
New
Thank
Year to you, man.
Thank
Well, on New Year's Eve, Gerald Henderson rang in the new year
There you
again.
go.
How many years did you play in the NBA?
10 years.
Did you ever play without your socks? Did you ever? You guys can't see it.
No,
But Matt Carroll, you know, the guy he looks tremendous, like $1 million. No socks.